This is Bulletproof warm-up session number 3, and to start things off today, we're going to do a rollout progression. So first of all, we're going to do an ab wheel rollout. So you can do this without an ab mat for your knees, so that's up to you. So what you'll do is you'll start with your shoulders directly over the ab wheel, and then the goal is to roll all the way out, as you can see there, to extended. If you can't come all the way out with your arms fully locked out overhead, just sort of go like this, where you'll go as far as you can and then bring it back in. So you're going to go for 15 reps of that. Right, and then next what you're going to do is get a foam roller, and you're going to do thoracic extensions on the roller for 60 seconds. Now this is great for people who have a history of either shoulder pain or have hunched over rounded shoulders from sitting down, or other sort of activities that cause sort of the front of the shoulder to be tight. So what you're going to be doing is extending your upper back, trying to avoid rounding your lower back too much or extending your lower back too much, just trying to get your upper back to arch over the roller. And you're just going to go extensions back and forth on that for 60 seconds. So once you've done that, you're going to go on the ground and you're going to hold a hollow body position for 30 seconds. So the way you do this is you press your low back into the ground as hard as you can, which will bring your chest up a little bit off the ground. Just start with your limbs close together and then try and bring your arms and legs out as far extended as they can go before your low back comes off the ground. You're going to do that for 30 seconds, then you're going to do tuck-ups for 10 reps. Right, so you'll go all the way down to the ground, arms overhead. If you can't have your arms overhead, just keep them by your side, it'll make the movement a little bit easier. So you'll do 10 of those. Alright, today's animal movement, no video for this one, is the sneaking ape. So you'll start at a crouch position, then you'll drop your knee to the ground and sweep the leg. Drop the knee to the ground, sweep that opposite leg, knee to the ground, sweep the leg. So you're going from a lunge position and then you're going to get back. So you go from a lunge position and you change lunge sides by dropping that knee to the ground. So it's the exact opposite when you're going backwards. Alright, so about 10 meters forwards and backwards. Then we're going to go back, and the next progression, this is going to be a little bit of a harder movement, is a ring body saw. So you set up the rings low to the ground and then go to a plank position on your elbows and try and push your body back as far as you can. What you'll find is your low back and your core will start to give way at a certain point, so just go back as far as you can whilst maintaining control, and you'll do 15 reps of that. Then you go back to the foam roller and do another 60 seconds of extensions. Now you'll notice that the roller is positioned on my upper back, not my lower back. Now, if your low back arches, it's not the end of the world. We're just trying to focus on getting the upper back, which doesn't naturally have much movement, to get some movement. Right. So then you'll do another hollow body hold for 30 seconds, followed by 10 tuck ups. Both of those require you to have that hollow body position with your low back pressed into the ground. Then you'll come back and do your sneaking ape. So once again, knee drops to the ground, sweep the opposite leg into a lunge, knee to the ground, sweep the opposite leg. Bring that leg back, come up onto your foot, bring that leg back, come up onto your foot. Right. There we go. Okay. For the last round of the rollout progression, what we're going to do is called a plank walkout. So you start at this plank position on your hands, and then kind of like an inchworm, you'll slowly bring your hands out as far as you can before you feel your midline starting to collapse. Bring it back together. You can see from the side here, I'm going out as far as I can. I get to about here and I'm about, yeah, that's about as much as I got, and then I come back. All right. So that's probably the most challenging version of those, and you'll do that for 15 reps as well. Another 60 seconds on the roller. Try and get as much movement as you can here. As I said before, this will be great for people with restricted overhead mobility and shoulder tightness, because a lot of that comes from thoracic spine. You can cross your arms as well. That helps you to sort of get more movement out of it, whatever tickles your fancy there. Then once again, Hollow body hold for 30 seconds, followed by tuck ups. The tuck ups there, when you do it, you're coming up onto your hip, so there's a bit of a balance component when you come up at the top of the rep. And then you'll finish once again with the sneaking ape, forwards and backwards. And that's it.